Just a few months from now, the football world will once again stop breathing as the 2026 FIFA World Cup approaches. And while fans are counting days, Brazil have already begun shaping what they hope will be another legendary World Cup campaign. But before the global stage arrives, the Seleção face a brutal and defining test that could expose their weaknesses or ignite belief across the nation. Because standing in their way is one of the most dangerous teams in modern football. France aside, that has dominated the last two World Cups by lifting the trophy once and finishing runners-up once, making this clash far more than just a friendly, but rather a high-stakes preview of what awaits Brazil on the biggest stage of all. On one side, France arrive with terrifying attacking weapons like Ousmane Dembélé and the unstoppable Kylian Mbappé, while on the other side Brazil prepare to respond with their own stars, such as Vinícius Júnior, Casemiro, and a squad hungry to reclaim their lost dominance. But history, form, and raw power suggest that this battle will be anything but easy for the five-time champions. France have proven time and again that they thrive in big matches, and their ability to punish even the smallest defensive mistake makes them one of the most feared teams in world football. And if Brazil want to survive this test, everything must begin with one crucial mission: stopping Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé is not just France's biggest weapon. He is a nightmare for any defense on the planet, a player whose explosive pace, razor-sharp dribbling, and ruthless finishing can destroy an entire backline in seconds. And if Brazil's defense loses shape even for a moment, Mbappé has the ability to turn a balanced match into complete chaos all by himself, which is why Brazil cannot afford to mark him loosely and double marking. Disciplined positioning and constant communication will be absolutely essential to limit his influence. But France are not a one-man army, because behind Mbappé stands a midfield packed with intelligence, creativity, and physical dominance, led by players like Antoine Griezmann and Eduardo Camavinga, footballers who can control tempo, win duels, and launch devastating counterattacks with a single pass. And if Brazil fail to keep possession and dictate play through the midfield, their attacking rhythm will collapse before it even begins. This has been a recurring problem for Brazil against elite European sides, where too often they lose battles in midfield, allowing opponents to dominate possession and force Brazil into defensive transitions rather than expressive attacking football. And that is why the responsibility on Casemiro and his midfield partners will be enormous, because they must protect the defense when second balls, and create a stable platform that allows Brazil's attackers to flourish. France's counterattacking ability remains one of the most lethal in world football, and whenever Brazil push forward with their fullbacks or commit numbers in attack, any misplaced pass or slow recovery could instantly expose them to devastating breaks led by Mbappé or Dembélé, meaning Brazil's defenders must remain alert for every second of the match, maintain a compact defensive line, execute the offside trap perfectly, and avoid reckless challenges that could open dangerous spaces behind them. Defensive discipline will be just as important as attacking flair, because France do not need many chances to score, and even one lapse in concentration could decide the entire match. Another major question hanging over Brazil's preparation is the uncertainty surrounding Neymar's availability, as it remains unclear whether he will feature or not. And while his presence would undoubtedly add creativity, leadership, and unpredictability, Brazil must be ready to adapt if he is absent, because at the World Cup level, no team can depend on a single superstar. And if Neymar does not play, someone else must step forward to shoulder the responsibility, whether it is Vinícius Júnior, using his pace and dribbling to stretch the defense, or another leader emerging to control the attacking rhythm. Regardless of who starts, one thing is non-negotiable. Brazil must be clinical in front of goal, because against a team like France, missing clear chances often means missing the match itself, as France are experts at punishing wastefulness, turning defensive resilience into sudden goals that break the opponent's spirit. Every attacking opportunity must be taken with precision, confidence, and composure, because this is the level where fine margins separate victory from defeat. This encounter is not just a test of talent, but a test of mentality, structure, and tactical discipline, a chance for Brazil to measure how far they have truly come in their journey toward the 2026 World Cup and whether they are ready to compete with the very best under pressure. For France, it is another opportunity to assert their dominance and remind the world why they remain one of football's modern superpowers. While for Brazil, it is a warning shot and a potential turning point because success here could fuel belief, unity, and momentum heading into the World Cup, while failure would expose vulnerabilities that rivals will be eager to exploit. With star power on both sides, contrasting styles, and World Cup history hanging over this clash, one thing is certain. This is not just another match, but a high-intensity rehearsal for football's grandest stage, where every duel, every pass, and every decision could echo all the way to 2026. And for Brazil, the question remains unanswered until the final whistle blows. Are they truly ready to face the world again? Or will France once more remind them how unforgiving modern football has become?